Hi, if you're an Aries born March 21st to April 19th, what can you expect for the month of February 2018? Let's tune in and find out. Well, Aries, I sort of feel like you've been under the clouds, and I feel like in February the clouds finally part, and you start to feel some warmth. You start to get some relief. You start to feel like yourself again. So there's some of you have gone through some trauma. Some of you have gone through some confusing times. There's been things up in the air. There's been disappointments. So I feel like finally you land on your feet. You know, it's kind of like you've come out of a storm and you're freezing, and you know the fires are warm now, and you can heal and you can heat up and you can catch your breath and you can kind of figure out what that was about. And you know, so for some of you there's a lot of grief. I can feel a lot of grief. So there's all these different challenges that you've gone through. The good news is there is this great energy that's coming in of support and of love and of excitement, as I really feel like this excitement is wanting to come in, but you know, you're kind of bottled up from the fear or from the things that have just happened to you, right? So let's look. There's two things that have happened. We have a lunar eclipse in Leo that happened January 31st. And if you were around back in 19 years ago, it's very similar energy to the eclipse that happened January 31st, 1999. So I'll give you something, you know, if you reflect back and you remember where you were, what was going on in your life, you can expect kind of a similar trajectory here in these next couple of months. And then we have a February 15th solar eclipse in Aquarius, which is also a new moon, happening this month as well. And for you guys, for Aries, let's see how that might affect you. It's going to give you an opportunity to start something new. And it feels like it may be new for yourself, like getting stern with you or saying with yourself and saying, no, this is important to me. This is, you know, it's like clearing the slate, you know, getting everything off that doesn't matter and really taking action towards something new that's important for you. So it might be a new lifestyle that you're committed to. It may be a style of communication, meaning I'm going to be direct now, which is kind of hard to say for Aries, right? Because you guys are usually direct. But depending on your other, you know, moon and sun and things like that, they can overshadow them. So and it may be that you're direct, but maybe you're not confrontational, right? So there's different ways of communicating. That may be something that you've decided to take on. So whatever it is, there's this new energy that wants to support you in your life. And that's coming up or showing up around the 15th. Okay, let's go back and look at romantic relationships. So for those of you Aries that are in a committed romantic relationship, let's see what February has in store for you. Well, there's a really nice energy of compatibility and mutual support, and even where I see your partner has carried you and helped you over this last, you know, 3-6 months or a year, whatever it's been, that kind of this crisis has happened or this situation has unfolded. So I feel this very tender love going towards you, and you're going to feel this real reciprocation this month, this really cared for and nurtured, and not just by your partner, but I feel like just love in general and spiritual love. A lot of spiritual love coming in, and some of you will have epiphanies or awakenings, right? And some of you could have danced with shadow, and what I mean by that is like, you know, shadow's our negative side. That's that part of ourselves that we're not so happy about. That's the part of ourselves that, you know, we do the things that we're not proud of, you know, addiction or abuse, right? Or you know, just the things where we sabotage. So if you've been dancing with shadow, you're going to find there's going to be a relief, that, you know, there's help, there's a salvation, there's a support that comes along, there's a spiritual kind of aha moment or awakening that happens for you. And that could happen with these eclipses. And especially if you're grieving the loss of someone, it could be that you actually have an interaction with them. It could be that, you know, you've had this great spiritual epiphany, and now you believe in a higher power. So there's this opportunity for just love at all levels to come in for you Aries this month. Now let's look at those single Aries, what you can be in, what you can expect for February if you're looking for love. Well, yeah, I see you can find a lot. Like I see there's a lot of people that you can love, and I see you having multiple opportunities to fall in love and multiple opportunities to pick or choose. So it's just, you know, you can be persnickety, and that's fine. But the good news is I feel like you get what you want. I feel like if you have your eye on somebody, I feel like you get them. I feel like this is the month where, you know what, like no bullshit. Like if they've been jerking you around, if they haven't been honest with you, or they've been kind of cut and run, I feel like this is the month where you're able to say, no, I'm not going to stand for that anymore. This is the rules, or leave. So I feel like it's either that person you already have kind of in your mind, or somebody better. So I either way, I feel like you get what you want this month. So there's definitely love available for you. And a good love, a really solid love, so that's good. All right, let's look at money for Aries. So I feel like you're stable. You're going to have to be a little worried about not overspending this month. Out of your generosity, there may be people that take advantage of you, or out of just your desire to help somebody, or your desire to give, or your desire to be able to make other people's lives better. You may find yourself writing or spending more checks, and it could be, you know, you're just being really generous, that you're taking, you know, friends on vacation, or you're you know, giving a big donation to a school, or you've decided to buy your, you know, grandchild a car. I mean, I just feel like these, you know, there's these big donations or big money that's going out or being spent. I feel like you can afford it as well. But I also feel like there is, you know, just an awareness of how much you're spending. And I don't feel any worry about it. I feel like there's more money that's going to be coming back in. So it's just kind of like having the awareness will keep you from overspending. So that's the thing. So just having the awareness is going to keep you from overspending, because some of these decisions feel like they've already been made, but then you pay for them or you experience them in February. Okay, so anything else about money or career? I do feel like there's could be some career opportunities opening up for you. Something new that comes around. It could be by request, like somebody's heard of you, or they know about you, or your name has been given to them. In which case, that's always a great situation, because there's obviously more opportunity for you. So definitely feel like your names could be on the lips of people who could write you a paycheck. So if you're looking for a job, just put it out there to friends and family, as I feel like it'll come back around with some good results. Okay, let's look at your health for Aries health. You know, I feel like you have been tired and under the weather, and again, you know, my chest hurts. You know, I feel like it might be this the emotions that have got you down, the sadness or the grief, or the unfulfilled expectations. You had expectations about something that didn't go your way, and that takes a lot out of people. You know, let's say you had your sights set on getting on a certain school and you didn't get in, right? Or it was something, you know, like you were engaged and the engagement broke off, or God forbid that you were pregnant and you lost the baby, right? So I feel like these, you know, this deep grief. And all there is to do is love yourself, right? Grieve it and let it go. And it's something that I do with energy work as well. I help people move through difficult times with the channeled healing work that I do, which can just be done over the phone. Doesn't have to be done in person. You just go to my website, peggyrometo.com, and you read about how I work in a session. And you can book right there if that's something you feel compelled to do. But don't, you know, reach out to somebody. Don't sit in that space. You want to be able to move through it, and you want to help yourself. And then I feel like that emotional component, if you release that emotional component, I also feel like your health will get back. I feel like you'll sleep better. I feel like you won't be so tired. I feel like you'll have more energy, and that vibrancy will come back. Okay, let's look at anything unexpected for Aries. Yeah. Okay, so this is unexpected, this whole reading, and then I still get, well, you're still the life of the party, and that nobody really knows, kind of, there's almost like two sides, like you're really out there, sharing and having fun and making jokes and being kind of, that clown and just that vibrant person, and then it's behind the scenes that, where you kind of fold in on yourself. So the unexpected is that you're still out there, you're still having a good time, and you're still living it up, and everybody still, sees you as this gregarious person. So I think it's really good. It's a positive thing that you're out there making things happen and enjoying life. Just want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself along the way. Okay, everybody, have an amazing month, Aries, and my love to all of you who've suffered those losses. And the good news is this month there's a lot of love coming in, a lot of new energy, new loves, new opportunities, and renewed faith in yourself, and a real spiritual, deep spiritual connection that's really going to wake you up and nurture you and take care of you. So a big month of healing for you, Aries, is coming up. Healing and fun. Like where healing can be fun. So it's very cool. I love that. Have a great month, Aries. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below. I'll swing back around and respond. And I look forward to connecting with you again next month. And happy Valentine's Day to all.